Hi singers! Today's topic is how to keep your metabolism going without getting hungry. And you're probably thinking right now, what on earth does this have to do with singing? But actually, it can relate to singing in a way. Because when you think about it, if your metabolism is working for you on your side, then definitely your whole body is going to be healthier. And also, too, if you go too long without eating and you get hungry, your acid in your stomach can possibly creep up into your throat and damage your voice. So if you're able to keep your eating under control and your metabolism going for you, then it's probably going to give you a better voice, a better overall feeling of wellness. So basically for this, there are 3 tips I want you to remember. The first one is it's best to eat 5 to 6 small meals a day instead of 3 large ones. A lot of people have the wrong impression that if they only eat like 3 small meals and then go for most of the day without eating in between, that's going to be better for them. But that's actually not true, because scientists have found that after about 4 hours or so, your body starts to slow down and it goes into starvation mode if you don't eat. Basically what that means is your body doesn't understand, of course, like it doesn't know when you're going to eat next. So if you go more than 4 hours without eating, it's going to start storing everything as fat and starting to try to save your body from dying, from starving. So basically, your metabolism is going to slow down. So that's kind of the opposite of what you want. So basically, we start out beginning of the day, have a big breakfast. I know a lot of people don't like breakfast, but it's actually the best way to start your metabolism, kickstart it in the morning, is to start with a huge breakfast and then kind of taper off as the day goes down. So essentially, the last meal of the day should be the smallest one. I know in a real world situation, it's kind of hard to get that to work all the time. But ideally, that last meal should be the smallest. So that's the first point. Eat smaller meals as it goes. Second, I guess I gave you kind of 2 in 1. Second is basically make sure that the first meal is the biggest and the last meal is the smallest. Taper off. You want to start off at the beginning of the day in your breakfast. Have some sort of protein if you could. Maybe get some eggs. Or maybe if you can find some lean kind of sausage or something. And then get some sort of carbohydrates like oatmeal or a good whole grain cereal. You want to get a lot of energy in the beginning of the day, and then kind of taper off. Towards the end of the day, you want to only have something like lean protein, maybe some vegetables or something. You don't want to load up all the carbs then, because carbs are kind of like the energy source for your day. You don't want to end up going to bed with a lot of carbs, because those are just gonna kind of sit around and not really be worthwhile and probably eventually get metabolized into fat or something. So that's the 2 points there. You're gonna eat several meals a day. Number 2, you're gonna start off big and then get smaller. And then 3 is that the only thing that you can actually find in this world that is truly a 0-calorie meal is water. Water is the only thing that's not going to give you calories, and water does not count as a meal. So even if you're eating 5 to 6 small meals a day, tapering off, you want to also remember to keep the water going the whole time too. Keep yourself hydrated, because that's definitely going to help your singing. That's a big tip you hear from anybody, from doctors to sports scientist people and different voice people, singers and voice coaches and conductors. So remember those 3 points. Eat small meals every day, taper off as the day goes on, and keep drinking water 24/7. All right, so I'll